Hi, my name is Matthew from Whitefeather Drumming and welcome to my first ever personal video. I've been inspired to make this through some close friends and business mentors. So here we go. So Whitefeather Drumming is about holistic healing, and we do this through the sound and vibration and energy of the drum. And I'll just quickly show you my medicine drum, which was the first ever drum I made. And it was made respecting all the traditions and honours of the Native American people. And it was birthed in ceremony. We thanked the tree people, the four-legged, and our feathered friends for their gifts to make the drums. So Whitefeather Drumming is about holistic healing. I'm also a certified Asui Reiki Master. I've done other training as in Isis Safe Shem healing. I've completed the Manaki, which is the 9 healing rites of the Incan shaman, and being a member of places like the Shanti Mission has helped me to grow and develop as a person, as a healer and as a teacher, and also my life experiences growing up in a small country town, getting into a lot of trouble and hanging around kids that were 3 or 4 years older than me, especially getting to the teenage years, sort of led me down the garden path a little bit, so to speak. And I got into a few things I shouldn't have at an earlier age. And then I left school at 15. I became a butcher slaughterman for 4.5 years. And then I met some guys that were in the army, and I really loved the way at that stage of my life, their family, the way they lived, of being brothers in arms, so to speak. So then I joined the Australian Regular Army and spent 10.5 years in the Army, posted all over Australia, including a stint in Cambodia with the UN in '93. For 10 months I was over there, and that was a real eye-opener. And when I discharged from the Army at 30, a bit disillusioned in life, having no idea where I was going or what I was doing. Spent a few months in Brisbane working as a security guard, and then I ended up moving back to where I grew up in Sudan. I obviously had unfinished business there. And I lived there for a few years with my oldest brother, and then moved into a few other places. But I worked basically in the wine industry because it was the only work I could get with the qualifications I had. I certainly didn't want to go back to butchering and that type of work. So that time I became even more disillusioned after the regime and the rules and regulations of the army. So I started getting into drugs, and at that stage my gambling was getting a little bit out of control. And I'd been a heavy smoker and drinker since my early teens anyway, since I was could earn money at 15 and pay for it instead of pinching off my mum and dad. So I lived a varied life, and then through, people always ask me what was the catalyst for my change. Pain, quite and simple. I woke up screaming one night, my shoulder felt like someone was trying to rip it off me. All I can remember about that time was just waking up with immense pain. And that led to me going to have a Reiki healing, and things have been snowballing since then. So I've been on my spiritual path now for over 10 years, and I've been doing the drumming work now for over 7 years. I'd started to learn to kit drum, and I know the basics, can teach the basics, as I do at Whitefeather Drumming. But I was at a big psychic fair at the Adelaide Showgrounds, and that's the first time I ever heard, not this one obviously, but a medicine drum being played. And it was just a love affair, and that connection with the Native American Indian through past life was just like switched on. It was just bang. And I also work with Native American shaman in spirit. They channel through me when I drum and do healing work. And people that have seen me at the markets and have been to me for healings, and when I've done sound healing workshops and that, I have so many people attest exactly. And I've had people have seen the big Native American Indian that comes and stands behind me. I've actually seen him enter me. And these are by independent sources at different times over the years that don't know each other. So, I mean, I know it and believe it, but it's just nice to have it confirmed by independent sources. So, Whitefeather Drumming is about the healing work. I do drumming meditations, I do drumming sound healing and workshops where I teach people to express themselves, to chant, to use their voice, even if it's doing something silly like a wolf call, or we have fun with it. And I've found that once people start opening up, it's so empowering for them and me as the facilitator. But it's just amazing to see people blossom and open up, and when they get that, just when they get that, wow, I can do this, I can drum, or I can sit there and go, and have fun. It's it's quite fun. So I'll finish off in a second. This was just, like I said, just a quick introductory. I'll say you get a feel of who I am, some of my experiences which have led me down this path, and I continue to grow and learn until the day I pass back over to Spirit. So I honour that. I honour all the cultures. I went to India in January with the Shanti Mission and my Guru Shakti Durga and Sri Shakti Amma, Om Namo Narayani. That opened me up, really opened up my heart chakra even more, and did a lot of cleansing and purging and clearing and just keep going, growing. That's good. So stay tuned. If you like my videos, please go to my YouTube channel. I will work out how to flash the link on the video. So please come and subscribe. I've offered, also on my YouTube channel, I've put up a 60-minute guided meditation, which was channeled to me. I've recorded that as a CD, but I'm offering it on YouTube free for anyone to go and listen to. But I just ask, please support me by subscribing and help, telling your friends and families. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I'm giving it freely from my heart, and you don't have to, but I just ask if you feel grateful and you feel that what I've got on my YouTube channels, I've got other stuff on there as well now, so please check it out. Just please subscribe and help spread the love. Thank you very much.